Xin chào mọi người. So today we are going to learn how to make Vietnamese coffee. So my name is Dustin. Can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay. Hi everyone. Hi Dustin.
Hi.
My name is Jane. Yeah, I'm a student here.
Student where?
Student English town.
Okay, so student English town.
Yes.
So Jang is an expert coffee maker. So today she is going to help me how to make Vietnamese coffee. But I am going to help her with the words used for making coffee and also the ingredients. Jane, do you know what ingredients are?
I don't understand clearly about ingredients. Can you explain me more?
So ingredients are the things used for when you're, say, cooking or you're making something. So for example, if you have coffee, the ingredients are water, coffee beans. If it's black coffee, or coffee with milk and sugar, so that's coffee, water, milk, and sugar. So the ingredients are the things used to make the food. Okay, so we're going to go over some basic English for how to make coffee, and Jang is going to teach me how, because she's an expert coffee maker. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to have Jang help me with the English here, and then I will help her if she doesn't understand. So Jang, first off, we have two things here. So what is this?
This like this.
Yes.
Ice.
Yeah, so a plastic cup with ice. So if you use ice, here is a plastic cup. Do you know what this is?
This is water.
So we have water here, and this water is very hot. So hot water or boiling water. But this is a coffee pot. We often use something like this in California or the United States. So Jane, do you know what this is?
Is it a milk with sugar?
Because this came from a can, and the canned milk, we call it condensed milk. So that's condensed milk. So here we have this.
Is it coffee?
Yeah. So yeah, we got the coffee, but this is also called ground coffee. So coffee, that's fine. So now what is this? Right here.
Is it coffee filter?
No, right. Exactly. Good. So yeah, so the coffee filter, and then lastly,
The cup of water.
the cup, but Jane, không có nước.
Okay, a cup.
A cup.
Just a cup.
You can say cup if you don't know. Cup is simple, or you can say a coffee mug. So this is a coffee mug. Yeah. So a couple more things. Jane, in English, what would you call this?
Glass.
Halfway there, 50%.
Glass of coffee. Oh no,
There's no
glass.
coffee in it, Jane.
I don't know.
Okay, it's a glass cup. So we have a plastic cup, a glass cup, coffee mug, or a cup, just another name for a cup, a glass cup. So I want to quickly review, so I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer for you guys. So I'm going to go over this again just to practice the English. We're going to make the coffee very soon. So plastic cup, ice. So plastic cup with ice. Here. Coffee pot with boiling water or hot water. Condensed milk. Coffee or ground coffee. Coffee or ground coffee. Coffee filter. Coffee mug. So a coffee mug with a coffee filter. Glass cup. Spoons. So Jang is going to make the coffee. She's going to try her best with the English that she knows, and I will help her if she makes mistakes, and I'll repeat some things just to practice how to make Vietnamese coffee. So Jang, take it away.
So the first thing, we need to prepare the mug of coffee.
Yes, we'll get the coffee filter with the mug, so prepare it.
Okay, and then we will pour the coffee into the filter.
Are you going to pour it, or are you going to use the spoon?
I'm going to use the spoon.
Okay, so with the spoon, you would want to maybe scoop it up. Maybe put it into the coffee filter. So you scoop it up and put it into the coffee filter. Yeah, we have a little bit, but if you wanted to do this faster and you take the coffee, you would say pour it. You would pour the coffee grounds into the coffee filter. But Jane, she used a spoon, so no problem. So what is the next step? What do we do next?
We will pour the water into the filter with coffee.
Okay, so we'll pour the water because we have the coffee pot. But is this cold water, hot water, or you'd say room temperature? Room temperature is the temperature outside.
No, it's not hot water.
Okay, so we got the hot water. So help me out, Jane. You're doing great.
Okay.
Taking her time. Expert. So now that we poured it in, do you have the top?
What is that?
The top, usually you put the top on the coffee filter.
Oh, okay, I got it.
But I think we already forgot that, but that's okay. So it's not a problem. So we're gonna let it filter through. So right now we've just poured the water on top of the coffee grounds. We're gonna let it filter through. We need to wait a minute. So we'll come back in a minute and hopefully the coffee will be ready.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so the coffee is just filtered through. So we just poured it into this because it's a little messy and we had a problem, so we had to do this and clean it up, but that's okay. Because when we were pouring it, the coffee did not go in the glass cup, it went on the table. And we say we spilled the coffee. Yeah, so we spilled the coffee. So Jane, how do you like your coffee? Do you like it with condensed milk or milk with sugar?
I'm going to try it like condensed milk.
With condensed milk.
Condensed milk.
Okay, so can you show me how you put it in and what you do?
Depends on your taste.
Okay, so it depends on how you like it, depends on what you prefer. Okay? So right now, yeah, she's kind of scooping it up with the spoon again, and she's pouring it into the coffee. Do you like a lot of condensed milk?
Yes.
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay, so it's sweet, very, very sweet.
Yeah.
Okay? So what is the action? What are you doing when you're doing this?
I don't know.
Okay, so you could say maybe two things. One, you're mixing. So can you mix it right now? Yeah, so she's mixing the condensed milk with the coffee, or she's stirring. So mixing is two things coming together. Stirring is just moving. It's the motion. You're moving something. So right now she's mixing the condensed milk with the coffee. So do you use ice?
Yes, I use ice.
Okay. So you use your hands and put it in there, or do you use a spoon?
Spoon.
A spoon?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think the ice is melted a little bit though, because you can see the water, so the ice is melted. But that's okay.
Okay.
Do you think it's mixed enough?
Yeah, I
I think
think so.
so. I think it's good. I think we've mixed it
The
enough.
color is better.
Okay, so yeah, so the color has changed, went from dark or black to brown.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's brown.
so
Now.
now you teach me, you show me how you make the coffee. So she's getting the ice, but each small piece of ice, we can say it's an ice cube. So one piece is an ice cube. So Jang is putting one ice cube into her coffee, or she's just putting ice. So there's a lot of ice, you just say ice.
How we call this?
So-
Stick
Yeah,
together?
so yeah, perfect, good. So yeah, it's stuck together, stick, but it depends on the tense. So right now the ice, it's stuck together, so we can't really do much about it, but that's okay. Is one ice cube enough for you?
Yeah, because I'm not like to drink ice more.
You just use one ice cube. Okay, Jang has a very special coffee. So now that we made the coffee, we're going to enjoy it and have a small little conversation. So come join us. So Jang and I are going to have a small little conversation. We're going to be talking about coffee. So nothing really specific. But Jang, how often do you drink coffee?
I often drink coffee twice times per week.
Twice a week. Why twice a week? I thought you're a coffee expert. You drink it every day, all day.
Yeah, I really like coffee, but I have to limit my hobbies.
Limit your hobbies? What do you mean?
How can I say it? Like, I really like coffee, but I'm afraid that whenever I drink it, it will make me have an acne in my skin.
Okay, so yeah, I'll give you guys a few other ways of saying that. So Jang is worried that she'll get acne, not acnes. I often hear students in Vietnam say acnes. Không hiểu acnes. You can say acne, pimples, or zits. These three are the same. So, but actually what you would want to say is when you're drinking coffee and you get a lot of acne, pimples, or zits, you're breaking out. When you break out is when you start to get a lot of pimples. So it can be for food, something in the environment, it can be for almost anything. Depends on you. So Jane, you need to ask me a question.
Yeah, so like I don't really understand about the culture coffee culture in your country. So can you explain for me and tell me a little bit about your culture?
Yeah, so Jang wants to know more about coffee culture in Western countries. I'm from California, so as an American. You know, some things that are a bit different, because in Vietnam, when you drink coffee, it's very strong and it's more condensed. You know, in the United States, we have more liquid or more water added to it, so it's not as strong. So usually for me, I would drink it in a mug. My parents, same. My brother, the same. Grandma, the same. Some people may drink it differently. But in Vietnam, you guys often have a little bit of coffee and you add it more with it. But also in California, I often drink hot coffee. I don't really drink a lot of cold coffee, but in Vietnam, I do drink more cold coffee, especially in the morning and all throughout the day. So cafe D, this, so lots of coffee. But can you tell me a little bit about coffee culture in Vietnam?
Yeah, the coffee culture in Vietnam, they usually use coffee in the morning with their breakfast, and they usually invite their friends come to the coffee shop.
Okay.
Yeah, to drink coffee or the others. They also use coffee for all day. If they feel tired, they need coffee to wake up themselves.
Okay, so I'll try to explain a few different things. So maybe you drink coffee with your friends, to hang out with your friends, or to meet your friends. Not really an appointment, but to meet your friends. Perhaps maybe when they're tired, they need a boost of energy, or they need something to perk them up. I mean, just give them more energy, more of a feeling. So I drink, for me, for example, I drink coffee in the morning to perk me up. I'm very tired, I'm sleepy, so I need, okay, I'm ready to start the day. I need something to perk me up. Also, you were saying maybe people are tired. You could say sluggish. Sluggish is tired. They're sluggish, so they drink coffee throughout the day, so maybe they're more productive, not as lazy, so they can do more with their time. So Jang, yes, thank you so much for coming out and teaching me how to make Vietnamese coffee. So I appreciate it so much.
You're welcome, Dusty.
Okay, Jang, thank you.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we just learned how to make Vietnamese coffee. But we tried to break the English down. We learned about ingredients, you know, the verbs and actions used for making coffee, and also a very small conversation about coffee and coffee culture. If you guys like this video, please tell us. We're trying to improve the production of the video, and we want to help you more. Also, if you're looking for a place to practice English, in an English environment, English Town, talk about coffee and anything else. Right now, I need to clean. With Jang, I don't like, but I have to. That'll be it. I'll see you guys later.